We cover almost every use case to receive insightful feedback. You can upload multiple files in a single project, and we support a wide variety of media from images, videos, audios, PDFs, websites, apps, or anything on the web can be reviewed without any installation or registration from your reviewers.
Let's start with the file navigation. Either use the black arrow buttons or click on the icons directly. The blue eye indicates that a description or title to this file exists. Click again on the icon. Now you see the description box below is opened. When you now move to another file, it will also display the description box automatically. Click once again on the icon to hide the descriptions. Now the only mandatory thing to finish a review, the rating slider.
Drag it to the position closest to your opinion. Once you rated at least one file in the project, you see the next project button is turning black, meaning you now can proceed to another project. But to send a truly inspiring review, a simple slider is obviously not enough. It nevertheless gives a clear understanding in which context the comments should be interpreted. Comments can be written or spoken. Use audio comments only if you speak one of the languages that, once you press record, are displayed here. If not, press the close button and write your comments instead. If you do speak one of the languages, go ahead and record your message. By the way, we support the methodology of thinking first, speaking second. Therefore, use the pause button when you are searching for a good formulation. When finished, press send. You still are able to enter text into the comment, and once the audio message is uploaded, you can select your spoken language. From there, it will automatically use your last entry. If you want to re-record your message, just click this little cross to delete the message. When writing a comment, you see a little camera and a pen symbol on top appearing. The pen symbol is currently unique only for image files. Click on it to draw on top of the image to highlight an area, for example. To discard the drawing, click here, or to save it, click here, the checkbox icon. Clicking on the pen again allows you to add changes to the drawing. The camera icon enables you to upload a screenshot from any device, desktop or mobile, and it works on every file in your project. Once you open it, you see a tutorial for each operating system on how to make a screenshot using your integrated screenshot tool. If you don't know how, just follow the simple steps in the video. Once you have a file saved temporarily into your buffer, click on the Save button to upload. Or use the file browser to select the file you wish to upload directly. If you already know how to make screenshots by heart, just paste the images straight into the comment field by pressing Ctrl V on Windows or Command V on Mac. Every comment can be placed into different categories. The first tab changes contextually depending at which file type or position you're in the project, from resorting the order towards answering custom questions or continuous feedback on audio and video files. But let's discuss the global 4 sections of every review first. The strengths section. Write down the things you like. Let creatives know what they are good at, so they are more motivated to improve their weak spots. The more interesting you are here, the easier the rest of the feedback will be perceived. In general, try to use for each thought a separate bullet point to make it later easier for the creative to sort all opinions. Next comes the weakness tab. Honesty and detailed explanations are very important. Answer precisely why you dislike this part of the work. To master this section, never lose a constructive undertone. In the end, most people are here because they're searching for motivation to become better, not discouragement. In the next steps, you ideally start stepping into the shoes of the creator. Think, which changes would you make to make this project much better? Start with the simple and easy aspects and then go towards the more complex ones. At the right side, you may leave links for helpful tutorials or similar artists that could inspire the creator. Give the link a clear title and then paste the link here. Now let's look into the overlying structure and the content-specific feedback tools. Every work containing more than one file automatically gets a project status assigned. This is indicated by this grid icon. The project level is the best area for all conceptual criticism and ideas. From the project level, you can also enter our resort tool, rearrange the files order, or take them out of the project's presentation. To stay insightful, it is very helpful to make clear why you sorted or took out files. Next comes the info or description area. Here you see the title name and the project description. Use this area to specifically discuss the explanations and name of the project in more detail. Lots of good works lack a clear and conclusive explanation. The triangle emphasizes where this creative would like your feedback to be focused on. So don't be surprised if no one is happy when you discuss the color correction of an image, when the triangle asks you to focus your attention on the conceptual side of the work. Below, you see the skills and software this creative used during production. From here, you can answer all custom questions a creative would like to receive an answer on. Just enter your answer and press send. When a PDF file is attached to a presentation, click on the icon to load the whole file. From there, use your screenshot tool to highlight areas on which you wish to give feedback on. The same works with iframes, but sadly, to security restriction, it is a lot of time forbidden to access a website for feedback. In this case, creatives use our dummy functionality. They drag our review box to the left side. Click on the link and then move the newly opened tab into the empty area and adjust it until you can review comfortably in 2 separate windows any software, website or app without any installation at all. Again, use the screenshot function to make quickly clear what area you emphasize on. Let's look how we uniquely treat feedback for audio and video files. So instead of deciding about the quality of the complete file at once, which you still can do here for each file in the project anyway, we ask you to continuously evaluate the files in up to 3 categories that the creative chooses by themselves. Press play to start listening to the file. Now, during play, you can drag these sliders and GradeMe continuously records your choice. If you go down with the rating, the slider goes down as well. If you skip ahead, it is also visible later to the creator. This way, creatives finally see quickly how each individual reacted in detail. To enter a comment at a specific time, just press into the comment field. Alternatively, press the play button to pause the file. Now, you can enter a comment at a specific time and also attach it to a specific slider by just clicking on it. Once the comment is entered, click the send icon. Now a context menu opens and asks where to send this comment. Let's use strengths for now. If we go to the strengths section, now you can see the entered comment, the time and slider name. You still can enter another comment here, for instance, when you want to make a remark about the file in general or talk about something not associated with the category of the colored sliders. A common approach in this sometimes cognitively intense process is first to just rate the sliders while watching or listening to the file, and then afterwards to write the comments. To not overwrite your slider entries, open the menu and select read mode, allowing you to listen again to any particular place without affecting the slider to be overwritten. You can do this also for each slider individually if you, for instance, changed your opinion on one particular slider and want to change that part now quickly. The skip function comes in handy when you use give feedback and randomly review works. That process is creatively a very healthy thing to do. But we don't want to impose anything on you, therefore we implemented the skip function for certain file types or genres. On top, it is very specific and broadens towards the button. You can also choose for how long you wish not to be bothered with this type of work. At last, we want to emphasize again that we show you a dedicated help video at every section of GradeMe, and soon videos will even differ on the device you are watching them on.